It's time for the KQEGTV High School Game of the Week. Tonight, the Onalaska Hilltoppers and the Logan Rangers. The KQEGTV High School Game of the Week is made possible by our sponsors, like Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Your comfort is their business. Southwest 2nd Avenue in Onalaska. Schumacher Kish Funeral and Cremation Services in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. Boyer's Furniture, quality furniture at affordable prices on South Avenue, La Crosse. Luke's Auto Repair on Mason Street in Onalaska. Citizen State Bank, a banking experience like no other, with locations in La Crosse and Onalaska. And the Boat Sports Travel RV and Hunting Show at the La Crosse Center Thursday through Sunday this week. Now let's go courtside at Logan High School with KQEG-TV broadcast team Art Fay and Terry Erickson.
Welcome everyone to the KQEG High School Game of the Week. Tonight we're coming to you from La Crosse Logan. The La Crosse Logan Rangers are hosting the #1 ranked team in Division II, the Onalaska Hilltoppers. Hi everyone, this is Art Fay along with Terry Erickson. We've got Jesse on the computer tonight. We got Luke on the camera. And we got a game here tonight, Terry, that in the Mississippi Valley Conference, as we're getting towards the tail end, means more and more as they keep going on because the Hilltoppers got a chance to win this conference.
They really do, and of course, they can't get ahead of themselves because everybody's looking at February 18th against Central at Central, which will be the conference championship game. And so, but right now the Hilltoppers have work to do prior to that, and it starts right here at the Logan Fieldhouse.
All right, and we would like to get a little quick update, Terry, on Scott Erickson, who a lot of people know for the high school sports and the announcing he's done, and he had an operation here, and how he's doing.
A lot of people continue to ask me, and we've been out at the hospital all the time with him since he had a surgery on Thursday. So I appreciate a lot of our listeners, a lot of our viewers asking, and right now he is finally looking like he's going to be okay. I hope.
Right.
In other words, he woke up from sedation and he said a few words, and so. Appreciate the prayers and thoughts, and it's going to be a long road, and want everybody to know that, but things are looking better.
He's starting on the road back. Wonderful. All right, take a look at these two teams tonight, Terry. Maybe we'll start with the Onalaska Hilltoppers. They're coming off a big weekend where they played in front of a big crowd at the University of Wisconsin-La Crosse.
They're playing at a high level. They've won 11 in a row since the 4-point loss to Minnehaha. Even Craig Cole says he doesn't think they're playing quite at the level they should be defensively. They didn't play that well against Holman, a game that we worked. But you know, there's not a lot of weak spots on the floor. They're on the roster, I should say. They have great depth. So I mean, they're peaking. They will peak at the right time, and of course, they need to peak before they play Central, and then right after that, the rescheduled game against Sun Prairie that was snowed out from the Midwest Players Classic. So, I mean, they need to be incrementally working on different parts of the game to get better each and every week.
They just got done with the Battle of the Border where they beat a good Lakeville North team 60-44.
Yeah, and you know, I was surprised at that. I talked to the Lakeview coach, John Oxen, a little bit before the game and then after. He did not think that the true colors of that team really shone through at Mitchell Hall. And you and I, we talked about that a little bit, but the point is they played a tough game the night before, an inner-city game, Lakeview North versus Lakeview South, and they just weren't at their best. Credit part of that to Onalaska's defense, and they were ready. So, you know, that's the huge difference.
These are Hilltoppers, #1 of the state. They come in with 3 young men averaging in double figures, led by Tyrell Stutley. He's got about 15 a game.
Well, he's going to be playing collegiately, no question about it. Mankato, at his size, 6'5", he plays even bigger than that. He reminds me of the size of Terrence Thompson. They're both, you know, kind of Herculean size. They play bigger than what they are. And this, it'll be tough to manage him tonight, too.
Carson Arns, Sam Cook, all in double figures. This Hilltopper team averaging about 71 points a game. Defensively, only giving up 46. They come in with a 7-0 record in the conference, 15-1 overall in the year. For La Crosse Logan, they come in 3-11 on the year, 2-5 in the conference, and they're led by Jackson Hamilton, who's a big 6'7" kid, plays like a guard.
Playing a lot better. He even knows this early in the season. Part of it was injury, part of it was rhythm, part of it was confidence, a lot of different components, but he didn't play well early on. He's coming into his own. I really think there's a lot more there. I hope he knows that he can't put the whole team on his shoulders. That's too much pressure, and when that happens, unfortunately, turnovers occur.
They also got Floyd Thomas and Jakaya Funches, both averaging pretty high in the double figures to go along with Jackson Hamilton.
Yeah, and Floyd Thomas at 10, Jakaya Funches with 13. But again, they're even better than what we saw them against River Falls. You and I were courtside here, and it was not a good situation, as we well know. But I think there is a lot better days ahead. But wait a minute now. There are not many home games left. I think 3 games. And so the true colors of playing at home need to start to materialize.
Last game out, they lost to Sparta only by a single bucket. So they were competitive against Sparta. Toma, they lost by 6. And, of course, that River Falls game on either side of that sandwiched in there.
Keys to the game?
Keys to the game.
I really think the Rangers, this is pretty obvious. You and I know this as broadcasters, players, and so on, that the Rangers need to take care of the ball. They need to know their role. They need to play within themselves, team first, one-on-one second. They need to be careful with the ball. They need to be smart with the ball. They need to play basketball from the neck up. That's what they need to do. They need to rebound better. Last time against these Hilltoppers, they were out-rebounded 40-28. The turnover battle, last time they played these Hilltoppers, and we were there watching, and they were beaten 81-31, and it was not a good situation. The turnover battle in that game, 26 turnovers for the Rangers, 6 turnovers for the Hilltoppers. For Onalaska, I think if they improve their defense and improve their rebounding, and a lot of this game I think is going to start from the paint in the trenches. In other words, if they can get the ball inside to Stutley, if they can get the ball inside to Arntz and into McGrath, and the Rangers do not defend strongly in the paint, and that is on entry passes and rebounding, it might not be the game we hope it is.
All right, teams just taking their finishing warm-ups. We'll be back with the tip-off of tonight's contest and the starting lineups right after this on the KQEG High School Game of the Week.
You know, the thing I'm most proud of when I think about our company is the reputation that we've been able to build in this community. Our technicians have done a great job going out and performing magnificent jobs for the customer. And our customers have rewarded us with some really great reviews online.
We have over 150 5-star reviews online right now. Our technicians do a great job out there, and our reviews show it.
We can say without hesitation, when you choose Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning, you'll be glad you did.
The great outdoors is headed indoors for the La Crosse Sports Show. Stroll through the Rainforest Animal Exhibit, view the wonder and majesty of the ocean, and explore the world at the virtual reality experience. Grill with Mad Dog and Merrill. Visit the colorful Parakeet Landing. Take a selfie at the interactive 3D street art illusion. Marvel over a world-class shed antler display. Attend seminars on RVing, fishing, and hunting. Family fun starts February 6th in La Crosse at the La Crosse Center. SportsShowWI.com.
Mix 96 and 107.3 La Crosse. Reed Magnum and Chelsea Lynn with you. And here we are, 2020, a new year.
A new year.
Kind of fun to talk about last year, though, 2019,
yes.
Chelsea. So overall, favorite memory?
Getting married to you.
That's very expected. Thank you, Chelsea. That's very, very nice.
Okay, I expect it back.
Same
now.
for me. That's what I'll remember 2019 for. Also, though, adding 107.3. Fun for us with the station. Mix 96 and 107.3 La Crosse.
Welcome back to Logan High School. Starting lineups for the Onalaska Hilltoppers. Carson Arns, number 1, a senior at 6'5". Terrell Stutley, the leading scorer, a senior at 6'5" as well. Number 5, Sam Kick, a junior at 6'2". Number 10, the point guard, Dakota Mantle, a senior at 6 foot. And number 13, the big guy in the middle, Gavin McGrath, a junior at 6'11".
Craig Cole's not afraid to go to his bench. In fact, when Victor Desmond comes in, there's really no letdown at all. I think he's the best sixth man in the conference. Hank Olson, Evan Gamoki will play a lot also.
Logan Rangers, the host team tonight. At the point guard, Devin Moran, a 6'1" senior. Number 11, the young man we were talking about, Jackson Hamilton, 6'7" senior. Jackson plays a lot like a guard out there. Watch him tonight. Number 15 is McHugh Sake, a junior at 6'5", wearing number 15. Number 23 is Floyd Thomas, a senior at 6'2", and rounding out the starting lineup, Jakaya Funches, number 35, a senior at 6'3".
Sam Zwig in his first year as the head coach. Julian Erickson, a senior, number 10, along Brian Bai, a sophomore. Keenan Haas, a sophomore, will get a lot of playing time. As I mentioned, after tonight, Logan has 3 home games left. Plenty of seniors. It's time for them to get the eye of the tiger, to be respectable, have a level of competitive greatness, and end the regular season on a positive note. Hey, Art, this is a tough week for the Rangers. They're coming off 3 tough losses, 2 conference losses, and a loss to River Falls. And wait a minute, 48 hours from now, the Central Red Raiders. This is a tough week for them.
Now they're playing the number 1 team tonight in the state in Division II, and they turn around number 2 team. So it's very unusual to have that happen in the same conference, but it's happening. Stutley wins the tip. Hilltoppers in the purple tonight, the dark lettering. La Crosse Logan in the white with the red trim. Stutley on down to the baseline. Partially blocked there by Jackson Hamilton.
Well, Hamilton came over early to help, and that's what disrupted the shot. Oh. Careful with the ball. Careful handling the ball against an aggressive defense.
Stripped out in the middle of that. Here comes kick, pushes it ahead. Shot by Arns on the left side, not there. And McHugh-Sake picks it up.
Didn't have his body set on that. Did you notice that?
Looked a little bit off center on it. Hamilton, they call foul against Stutley. Stutley, his first foul, averaging 15 points a game.
Oh, you got to know that's not over and back. That's not over and back when you throw it from there.
Yep. There's Arns on the far side. Hilltoppers with the basketball. Steps back. Inside they go to McGrath. A little hook. Not there. Stake.
Yeah, kind of it's good defense again by Jackson Hamilton, forcing him out from his comfort zone.
Oh, good recovery.
Very
and
good
nice
recovery. Initially off balance, Art, and then he recovered.
Funches.
Play within yourself. That is so important. Nice move.
Layup.
Oh. He did that on Saturday night, too. That's not an easy move, as you well know.
Yeah, Sam Kick going all the way under and bringing it back up.
I just like the way his floor game is. I like the way he plays.
Funches going in the big guy.
Nice move.
Got it around him.
Strong move, just did not go.
Onalaska likes to hustle down court.
Nice.
Kick.
Little inside-out action.
Man-to-man by these Logan Rangers. Stutley trying to get into the lane. All the way
got
down.
by too easily. Missed a shot, but Logan on the rebound. Well, so far they've rebounded pretty well, Art. They've only allowed Onalaska one shot here in the early going.
You know, a little bit of that defensive play by Jackson Hamilton has made that possible.
Yes, yes.
Hamilton going against Stutley. Return.
Nice help by Kick.
Arns intercepts the pass. It was tipped. Moran out to Kick. And the Hilltoppers will reset.
4 turnovers already for these home Rangers. Had 26 last time these two teams play and a 50-point Onalaska win.
Three-pointer not on the mark for Kick. They're going to call that ball back to the Hilltoppers. And here comes in Victor Desmond. We were talking about him.
Oh, I just am so high on him. I told his dad, he's got to shoot the ball more, though. He says, well, why don't you tell him? I said, well, have him listen to the broadcast, and he'll know. First turnover for the Hilltoppers.
But we've seen him a couple of times, and each time he's really strong. Here he is against Hamilton.
Oh, he got away with a walk.
And
Nice
a
move.
layup attempt. Hamilton put back. A little too hard.
Doesn't miss those very often. Not a lot of pressure on that either. Both teams struggling a little bit on offense. We saw that Holman versus Onalaska.
Passed ahead to Funches. It's going to go all the way down, and he'll draw the foul.
Draw contact is what attackers do.
Sam Kick with that foul, number 2 on the Hilltoppers. A lot of backspin, gets it to drop.
Thought initially it was too much backspin.
I did.
Didn't you?
Yeah.
The way it came off his hands.
Logan averaging 58 points a game.
Little bit unorthodox free throw shooting, but he's a good shooter. Oh, move your feet. Move your feet.
First foul goes against Logan.
We all know what happens when you use your hands on defense.
Moran with the foul. 4-2. Logan leads early.
Nice.
Oh, what a
nice
turnaround
out of
jumper.
bounds play. Designed to get Arns a mid-range jump shot.
Turn around, a little bit of a fadeaway, and Arns ties it up 4-all.
Got to get Jack McCusick inside a little bit too on a dive in. X cut, move in, move the ball.
Hamilton.
Got away with a walk too.
Like a little extra hop in there.
Too much one-on-one right now, Art. Way too much. We saw that against River Falls. Look at just too much dribbling. Dysfunction. Total dysfunction.
Tip basketball. He'll stay with Logan.
Wait a minute, I'm not a coach. I gotta forget. I forget sometimes. But you can sense it. I mean, as a fan, as a broadcaster, you can sense it when a team is just dysfunctional.
Hamilton. That's going to be a long two.
Oh. Initially, I thought, I don't know, but right over the outstretched hands of Sam Kick at 6'2".
A little lob pass going into Stutley.
Nice pass, too.
Funches all the way down, over the top. Hamilton.
Yeah, that time over Desmond.
Jackson Hamilton being very aggressive, makes it 8-4. Here's Desmond, and we got a whistle. Dakota Mantle called with a foul. That's a third team foul. Stutley goes out of the game.
Julian Erickson in, Stutley out, but Stutley won't be out long. He's too valuable. Need some help, need to be available. That's good. Get to the middle and then look opposite. Yeah.
Free throws coming for Logan.
I remember that drill in practice at old Logan against the press. Flash to the middle, look opposite. Right? Bring the defense to the middle and then turn and look. It was applicable decades ago. It still is.
Funches, 3 for 3 from the line.
Gamoki, the outside shooter, 5'9". Junior reports in. He can light him up from outside.
10-4. Logan leading early in the contest. Onalaska doesn't get down very often. Lob pass into McGrath. Back out.
Oh, you got to call that. Well, the Hilltoppers are now a little dysfunctional, too. I didn't think Stutley would be out very long. You know, basketball is all about rhythm. It's all about tempo. It's all about controlling the ball. It's all about all things like that. Controlling your emotions. Knowing your role.
That foul, Terry, was against Kick. That's his second. We got still 12 minutes in the first half.
Now we're seeing a little different. A 1-2-2 zone, a little matchup. See if the Rangers can adjust.
Logan recognized the zone right away.
Well, let's see if they can attack it correctly, though. Nice pass.
Jackson.
They did.
Yep.
Jack McCusick, where he should be, right inside, but the ball slipped out of his hands. Floyd Thomas out, Devin Moran back in. Looking at Jack McCusick, 6'5" junior. He's averaging 7 points a game. Should be averaging in double figures.
He could. He's got that talent.
He does.
Gamoki working it.
A little too much dribbling there.
That's quite a bit.
There's a nice drive. Look at that. And he was strong enough to weather the defense, to storm the contact, and he puts it in.
Left-handed dribble. He just found the seam.
But did you see the seam open up from this angle? Where was the defense to come in and help? Now, maybe Tim Desmond told his son, Terry said shoot more. Because that time he just parted the Red Blues, the Red Sea and went right in.
10-7 with that three-point play by Victor Desmond.
Maybe that will ignite the Hilltoppers. Got to look for gaps. Got to create a triangle. Move the ball. Not like that. Move the ball. Relocate.
And out high, we got another whistle.
Move the ball. Relocate.
That foul goes against Victor Desmond.
You know, a lot of people say you don't set screens against the zone. Foolishness. You sure do. You screen in. You throw skip passes. You keep moving. You call for the ball. You're available. You make good passes.
Turnover gives the Hilltoppers the basketball, trailing by 3. Arns looking for a
nice pass.
Desmond inside. McGrath.
Ooh.
And I'm not what do they call it? Jackson Hamilton got the foul. Well, Sam Swig, the coach of Logan's got to think about this with Jackson Hamilton getting 2 quick fouls.
Sure does. Jackson Hamilton is an honor student, so he knows better than to get himself in trouble. Easier said than done, I guess. It depends on. But there was a call. You know, the official that's not in his primary made that call, and at the college level, if you drift out of your primary and make calls, you don't last long.
Lloyd Thomas comes back in to replace Hamilton. He's got the shot, not there.
He's got a quick release arc too.
He really did.
I mean, do you notice that? And usually they go in. He's a good outside shooter.
Moki lobs it into McGrath. Nice change of the hand. McGrath with 2. Now it's 10-9. Logan.
When you hit that middle, go to the basket. You got a numerical advantage. Nice pass.
Funches.
That was a good move, though.
It was against the big guy.
I wouldn't criticize that move. I'd say, hey, nice job. Next time, put it in.
Arns all the way.
Got to draw a charge on that.
Outlet pass was fumbled. Here goes Gamoki for 3. Not there.
Rangers are controlling the defensive boards, Art.
You know, we saw them against River Falls, Terry. That was not the case. They didn't have the boards like they had so far early in this game.
Well, exactly. They got killed on the boards. Got to get Jackson. No rebounders. You got to get Jack McHugh crashing the boards on a shot.
Stutley working it
nice, in. Nice move. Nice move. That's a foul. You got to call. You got to protect the shooter.
Oh, Desmond steals it. Tippy-toeing on the line. He stepped on the line. Good hustle on the side for the Hilltoppers. Timeout on the floor. 9 minutes left in the half. It's 10-9. Logan. We'll take a break and be right back after this on the KQEG High School Game of the Week.
You know, the thing I'm most proud of when I think about our company is the reputation that we've been able to build in this community. Our technicians have done a great job going out and performing magnificent jobs for the customer. And our customers have rewarded us with some really great reviews online.
We have over 150 5-star reviews online right now. Our technicians do a great job out there, and our reviews show it.
We can say without hesitation, when you choose Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning, you'll be glad you did.
Welcome back to La Crosse Logan High School. The Rangers of La Crosse Logan up by a single point, 10-9, halfway through the first half. And what's turning out to be quite a contest here. Start Fay along with Terry Erickson. Logan doing some good work on the boards.
Nice pass.
Yep.
Swing the ball against the zone. Swing the ball always against the zone. Ball.
Oh, Gamoki with a quick hand steal.
Gamoki with a nice effort.
Very quick effort.
Anticipation snuck in.
Victor Desmond, high archer.
Whoa.
Oh, and they saved it. Nice job by Arms.
Did that hit the lights up there?
Pretty close. Out of bounds, it'll be Hilltopper basketball. Yeah, Victor Desmond took a high archer. It's off the mark. Lob inside to Stutley. Thomas on him.
Nice strong move, but Jack McHugh is the window washer on defense.
Funches all the way against McGrath.
Yeah, I know. Against McGrath, and he's the intimidator.
He is at 6'11".
Yeah, that was impressive, wasn't it?
8 points for Funches.
8 points and only 2 turnovers for him.
3-point lead for Logan.
Nice
Grab.
move. Nice move, but good defense by Jack McHugh.
Julian Erickson off to Funches. He'll do his back.
Right away, I thought, what are you doing? And it goes in.
Whoa, it does drop in, making it 14-9. Logan calls, or Onalaska calls a timeout. Tonight's game being brought to you in part by Schumacher Kish Funeral Homes and Cremation Services, who have been serving the La Crosse area for over 50 years. Traditional service and prearranged funeral plans. It's comforting to know they'll be here when you need them. Schumacher Kish, locations in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. Well, Terry, right now in the early going, Logan playing some pretty good ball.
You know, I watched this. We broadcast the Central Logan game here. Logan beat 104-74. Not sure if you were my partner that night or not. 104-74.
No, I was not here.
Now, a 30-point loss. But you know what? When I look back at Logan's schedule, that was probably the best game of the year for them because they played with passion, energy, purpose, enthusiasm, and so on. I see the same thing tonight so far as they're ahead 14-9.
Here as we started out, Jackson Hamilton comes back on the floor. 7.5 minutes left in the half, and he's carrying 2 fouls already.
Careful who he who's he assigned to.
Desmond.
Yeah,
Desmond
that's probably a good matchup, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh.
You don't want him assigned to Stutley, that's for sure.
You know, I was walking in the hallways, and I see some of these kids walking around there. You can't appreciate 6'7" until you walk alongside of them.
Ooh, Logan needs a timeout. I was, you know what why I was saying that? He's going in the coffin corner, ready to go out of bounds. Better get a timeout.
All right, they did get a timeout. So 7:13 left in the half. We'll be back after this on the KQEG High School Game of the Week.
If you love to fish, hunt, boat, camp, or travel, or you love anything to do with the outdoors, you'll want to make your way down to the great family getaway at the La Crosse Sports Show. See the newest RVs and boats. If you can cast it, ride it, wear it, sleep in it, or float on it, it's here. Bring your calendar and book your next family vacation at the many resorts and lodges. Fun for the entire family starts February 6th in La Crosse at the La Crosse Center. Entire complex, sportshowwi.com.
You know that Boyers is a small family business.
That doesn't mean it's not fully staffed. Here's our sales department.
Purchasing department.
Delivery and setup.
Warehouse crew.
Quality control.
Advertising.
We've got the best in sales, service, and selection.
Come on down and check out Boyer's Furniture.
Welcome back here. Logan with the basketball and the lead, and
missed a goaltender.
It did look like goaltending.
Oh,
Erickson.
my goodness. Missed an obvious goaltender. Come on.
Looked like a goaltending, and then you turn around, Julian Erickson. He doesn't score an awful lot, but boy, that was an important bucket.
Well, it was effort that did that. Is he my grandson? You're damn right he's my grandson. Of course he is. And I'm gonna compliment him when he did a great job. Oh, you got to call that.
Tipped in by Desmond.
A nice tip in. That's tip ins are timing. That's exactly what they are.
Hilltoppers putting on some full court pressure to see if they can create some turnovers against these Rangers.
Oh,
10-second call.
It's actually 10-second call. Oh, I don't know about that, but I don't mean to sound critical either. I don't ever. I really don't. But I'm going to try to give you some insight into some things without being judgmental. Nice move. Where's the defense, right?
Yeah.
Let him just go uncontested. Can't let that happen.
So this press has been bothering Logan.
One of the reasons bother them is because they don't attack with purpose. Your body language. Ooh, nice block. Very nice block by Arns.
Desmond back to Stutley. And he throws it out on top to Arns.
Good ball movement.
Arns looking at a three.
I'm not sure he wanted to shoot. Oh, you got to block him out. You got to block him out. He's too tough inside.
There's a little bit of too much talking inside. There might have been a technical call there, Terry. I think it was Funches and Stutley. And I think that might have gone against Funches.
You know, in a situation like that, I think he called a technical foul. But why aren't you just tell them, hey, boys, knock it off. This is a big game. And they stop. You don't need to call a technical foul.
So I think initially the foul was called against Funches and technical on top of it.
Technical foul says Funches is wrong, and technical foul also says Terrell Stutley on that.
Oh, each one of them, Terrell Stutley and Funches.
All you got to do is just say, boys, come on, or I'm gonna call it technical. Boys, settle down. You know, we're taught that at the NC2A level, Art. It's just called. It's simply called diffusing. Diffusing. It's called diffusing. And it's something you learn.
Yeah. McHugh Stake with the foul, and Stutley will go back to the line. So it makes it 17-16, Hilltoppers.
Oh, nice move. Look at that. A little too hard, but a nice, aggressive, purposeful move. Help him up. Help him up. Help him up.
Arns hitting the deck pretty hard.
You know, one of the things that this is a teaching moment right here. Okay, let's revisit this. You knock a guy down hard. Okay, you knock him down hard. And not malicious, but you knock him down hard. I learned this decades ago. When we would do that, our coach would insist you go and pick the guy up. You just pick him up. Period. And you help him up to show the fact that it wasn't meant to be malicious, right? Good teaching lesson. That's what you should. That's what athletes should be doing at every level. You help them up.
We got a little bit of a delay in the play here. I think they're just mopping up underneath the bucket, but it should put Arns at the free throw line. I wonder if Arns has got some blood issues going on. That's why they got him out of the game. I think so. They got trainer looking at him on his chin. So there must have been blood on the floor, and that's what they're cleaning up and then getting Carson Arns patched back up. 17-16, 5:41 left in a tough first half. Hilltoppers up by a single point. So the trainer's working on Arns' chin. It looks like Gamoki might be shooting these free throws for Arns. Evan Gamoki, junior.
They're going to need him next year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to be critical. When you look at losing Hank Olson, Arntz, Stutley, Dakota Mantle, Austin Larson, Volk, and Hellickson, you're going to need him.
As you look at the core that's coming back, this Hilltoppers is going to be a team that's going to be.
Well, so actually, so are the Central Red Raiders. They have a pretty impressive VR team.
Ball out of bounds. Now they made a mistake. They first called it for Hilltoppers. They're going to say in Logan's ball. 19-16. This is the biggest lead that Hilltoppers have had in the first half.
Well, and the Rangers need to take care of the ball or it might increase. Move to get open. Be available.
Double team, Hamilton.
Nice pass.
Pass and get it down there. Shot from the corner. Lost out of bounds. Hilltopper basketball. Ryan By with that shot in the corner.
He's kind of their outside shooting threat. They bring him in to try to see if he can hit one.
Yeah, he's only a sophomore.
Yeah, and but this is a time as we approach 5 minutes. The Rangers have played well, and they cannot allow the Hilltoppers to get a lead going into halftime of any significance.
There's Gamoki, not there. Hamilton, and stolen away from him. Just a quick hands of the Hilltoppers.
Oh yeah, it was. It was. Help him up. It was a foul. It was a good call. I'll be honest. When it's a good call, I'll say it's a good call.
Julian Erickson.
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
Oh. Funches comes back into the game.
Funches has played well, guys. Jesse, by the way, thanks for coming today and manning the computer as we go live here on KQEG. Live again Thursday, right? At Central for a doubleheader.
Yes.
Live tomorrow night at Mitchell Hall. Pink night, by the way. Got a pink shirt at home?
Actually, I got something that could fit in that category. Yeah.
I got one, picked one up today that was somewhat pink.
Tomorrow night's Platteville and UWL, the women's side.
Oh, good. That's a good block out. That was an excellent block out by Hank Olson. Absolutely. It was.
Olson will walk down this end and get some free throws. That foul was against Floyd Thomas. Jackson Hamilton got out of the game here. He's got 2 fouls. Olson catches the front end of 2.
Boy, with only 2 fouls, you might want to put him back in, huh? A lot of time left till halftime.
There is a lot of time.
He is. Jackson Hamilton is a game changer.
He is.
If he's not in, the Rangers have a tough time. Nice block. Nice block by Desmond. Here they go, 2-on-1. And a Euro step. Rangers need a timeout now. Right now.
Victor Desmond. Boy, nice move.
Was it ever? Was it ever?
As you said, he's probably one of the best players coming off the bench in the conference.
Tell me who is. Who else is?
He's a good-looking player.
Oh, yeah. He bags my groceries at festivals. Oh, not a good shot. Not a good shot. Some are good shots, some are not.
Desmond.
Oh, nice. Timeout.
Ooh.
Timeout.
Desmond with 9.
And it's been on their conversion game, Art.
Out here to Thomas. He's thinking about it, going down the lane. And we got a whistle as he drives.
Trying to wedge his way in between 2 people, though. So, not advisable.
Gamoki picks up the foul. It's his first.
It's like you and I going down on 3rd Street at 2 o'clock in the morning and get double teamed by 2 guys against us. You're not going to win many fights.
I stay clear of that. Long time ago. Thomas misses the first. And the Hilltoppers, you got to get back on D. They bring it quickly.
Well, their transition game, kind of like the Aquinas girls. Oh, my goodness. Well, they average about 90 points a game. Tell me in the history of basketball in the state of Wisconsin how many girls teams average over 80 points a game. Tell me. And 16 out of their 19 games are running clock. Give me a break.
Lob inside to McGrath.
There you go. Nice lob pass.
Yeah. McGrath, one dribble in.
Well, why would you at 6'11"?
Yeah. 10-point lead now. All of a sudden, Hilltoppers found a way to get some points on the board. Sanchez behind the back dribble. And we got a whistle.
Well, okay. Let's replay this. First of all, bad ball handling by Chakai. I mean, second of all, then it led to a bad defense, and it was a foul.
Gamoki with that foul. It's his second. And off on the mark of the second free throw. 26-17, 2.5 minutes left in the half. This is a game Craig Cole is earning his nickel. Here's Funches. All the way down, and McGrath blocks it.
Yeah. Clean on top, body on the bottom, right?
It looks like it. Funches, ooh, he's getting up, favoring his right ankle. See if he can walk this one off.
Again, for our viewers, there's nothing wrong with a hard foul. There's nothing wrong with it. You see it all the time. As long as it's not malicious, but you should go over and just say, hey, I didn't mean it. I like the message that sends.
Funches off on the first. He's got 11 points in the half.
He's playing a little more under control, wouldn't you say, Art?
A little bit. We've seen him in other games where he just goes in there and just throws it up, and that's not there. But
he's such a good kid too. I know him very, very well, and I've talked to him a couple of times, and he's a good listener, just a nice boy.
So Funches comes out of the game, and Hamilton's back in. He's got a job of guarding McGrath.
Yeah, and Julian Erickson is back in.
Floyd Thomas kicked it out of bounds. Arns is back into the contest now. He had to sit down for a little while. They give him a little bandage work.
Oh, nice move. Ooh. That could have been a jump. What'd you think?
I was at a really bad angle. It's going to go against Thomas.
I like the move, though. Strong move.
Desmond with 10.5.
And you question whether when I said he's probably one of the best 6 players in the
He's showing
area.
it tonight.
He's got pure skill, raw skill.
Pushes it back to 28-18. Anna.
Rangers have went cold, wouldn't you say?
They have. I mean, they've been having some luck driving the lane. Made some adjustments for the Hilltoppers, and
too much dribbling on now.
Yeah.
I thought they could have used a timeout too, though. Not to let it build up to 10. Cut it here now to at least to 8.
Hamilton got a double team in there, and he got called for traveling.
Here's the question: when there's body contact and you come up like that, that's a hard call. Is that a travel? Hard. That's a hard call.
Yeah. Closing in on a minute in the first half. Desmond against McHugh-Sake.
McHugh-Sake, good defense on that. Rangers have no numbers, so don't go. See if you can get a good shot here as we're just under a minute.
And we got a body foul. That's going to go against Desmond. And that will be his second.
Good time to give him a break so he doesn't pick up his third.
Clock showing he does have 3 fouls. Oh, missed one there, so.
You can't bring him in now once he's got the ball.
So there will be a substitution for Desmond with Hamilton on the line.
Jacob Balk, a senior, he's going to be on Seven Rivers Sports coming up, along with Isaac Hellickson, his dad. I'm not sure if you know his dad, the head softball coach at UWL.
Oh.
Chris Hellickson, good guy.
Yes.
Just lost his dad here a few months ago, great coach at Menominee, I remember him.
You know, his dad's got a lot of Facebook basketball in there this year.
Dad's a good guy, too.
Down to 30 seconds.
See if they take one last shot.
28-20.
Hank Olson's played a lot, too, as a reserve coming off the bench, the senior. Almost a 5-second count there.
Hilltoppers want to take a timeout, change the personnel a little bit in there. So Craig Cole talking to his kids.
Took a timeout to get some other players in.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and get updates set on your phone whenever you go live. If you'd like a copy of tonight's game, go to the website of KQEGTV.com. As we were telling you, tomorrow night, college game, Platteville at UWL, the women's. Karen Middleton and her club at UWL having a good year.
Very good year. They're on a little slide right now, Art.
A little bit. Well, you were telling me they got a couple of kids out, and that hurt a little bit. But they were ranked in the country. They were 16th or 17th.
Yes, they were. I had a chance to talk to Karen Middleton. We'll talk about that later, but got some good insight into her team and what to expect tomorrow night.
10 seconds. Hilltoppers going for the last shot. Here's Arns from the old short. And a full court shot off the back of the glass. Saw a pretty good first half here as the buzzer sounds. Hilltoppers going to the locker room with an 8-point lead, 28-20 against the La Crosse Logan Rangers. We'll be back after this on the KQEG High School Game of the Week.
You know, the thing I'm most proud of when I think about our company is the reputation that we've been able to build in this community. Our technicians have done a great job going out and performing magnificent jobs for the customer. And our customers have rewarded us with some really great reviews online.
We have over 150 5-star reviews online right now. Our technicians do a great job out there, and our reviews show it.
We can say without hesitation, when you choose Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning, you'll be glad you did.
The great outdoors is headed indoors for the La Crosse Sports Show. Stroll through the Rainforest Animal Exhibit, view the wonder and majesty of the ocean, and explore the world at the virtual reality experience. Grill with Mad Dog and Merrill. Visit the colorful Parakeet Landing. Take a selfie at the interactive 3D street art illusion. Marvel over a world-class shed antler display. Attend seminars on RVing, fishing, and hunting. Family fun starts February 6th in La Crosse at the La Crosse Center. SportsShowWI.com.
Mix 96 and 107.3 La Crosse. Reed Magnum and Chelsea Lynn with you. Did you have a good New Year's, Chels? Oh boy.
Why, I did.
Is that a New Year's hat?
Yes.
What's your New Year's resolutions? Do you have any?
It's not staying on from my ponytail, so we'll leave it right there.
Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
You go first.
More sleep. Consistent sleep.
Okay.
What's yours?
You being nicer to me.
That's not a New Year's resolution.
It is to me.
And 107.3 La Crosse.
Welcome back to La Crosse Logan. 28-20. The Hilltoppers leading in this contest over La Crosse Logan. And Terry, you know, this low-scoring game, that really works towards the advantage of La Crosse Logan because their offense is probably not as high-powered as Onalaska, and it keeps them close, and they can do a little run here.
I absolutely agree. The last time the Hilltoppers were really challenged was January 24th in a game we covered at Onalaska when the same game plan for Steve Blank and the Holman Vikings and the in Onalaska won 50-42. Halftime it was, you know, very low scoring and very close. So taking a page out of that game plan from the Onalaska from the Holman Vikings. I thought I mentioned early on that the Rangers played with purpose and with enthusiasm against Central. Even in that 30-point loss. To be honest, haven't seen the same level of greatness, which basically means and I haven't seen to that degree. I saw it the first half. I really saw it the first half of this first half. And then I didn't see it quite at the same level as I had seen earlier. Now, Onalaska, come on. Craig Cole's a good coach, a friend, and so he knows what the heck's going on. And he knows his team is not playing quite to their level. And I'm sure it's a concern. He told me after the Chippewa game, which was back a few weeks, actually January 21st, in a game there they didn't play that well. So I'm sure he's challenging them in the locker room to pick up their game. Now, let's see what happens. The Hilltoppers challenged at halftime to pick up their game. The Rangers challenged to keep up the same energy level. If those two efforts collide, maybe we'll have a good second half.
First half, La Crosse Logan, Jakaya Funches, he's got 12 points. Jackson Hamilton was 6, and Julian Erickson has got 2, 8 of 12 from the free throw line. So if Onalaska starts focusing on Funches, then somebody else has to pick up the scoring punch, which Hamilton could do.
Yeah, well, again, Hamilton, he can't take the world on his shoulders. He's got to, remember that he's got some quality players behind him. But what a great article about him in the La Crosse Tribune last Friday. And I think that's only an inspiration for him. If Stutley, Arntz, and Gavin McGrath go to work in the lane, in the paint in the second half, the Rangers might be struggling.
Okay. 28-20, it's halftime. We'll be back right after this on the KQEG High School Game of the Week.
It's halftime on the KQEGTV High School Game of the Week. Tonight's basketball game features the Onalaska Hilltoppers and the Logan Rangers. We'll return with the second half of tonight's game after these messages.
I often hear from people that a bank is just a bank. Well, I encourage you to talk to our customers, our employees, or check out reviews to find out why you can't live without Citizen State Bank. I also encourage you to stop in one of our offices, since the difference will be felt within seconds, and is why we are known to have one of the best cultures in the industry. So what are you waiting for? Why don't you stop in to check out what all the buzz is about? I guarantee you won't be disappointed.
Halftime scoring for the Onalaska Hilltoppers are led by their sixth man, Victor Desmond, coming off the bench with 11. Hank Olson has a free throw, Carson Arns with 2. Evan Gamoki has 4. Tyler Stutley, their leading scorer, usually, he's got 4. Sam Kick with 2, and Gavin McGrath, the big guy, has 4. 6 to 9 for the free throw line for the Hilltoppers.
So as we took a break, Tim Desmond comes over and says, I heard you guys talking. Yeah. And now he's just getting off of work and here to watch the second half, watching his son.
Starting off the second half, Hamilton misses that top of the free throw line shot. A little weave going on for Onalaska on the far side of the court. Kick back out to McGrath. Big guy. Oh, your 6'11" kid hits a three-pointer.
Yeah, well, what am I doing outside of the three-point line? And I'm 6'11"? Well, because I can shoot it.
Biggest lead of the night, 31-20 Hilltoppers. And at the top of the key, we got a foul. And that's going to go against Dakota Mantle. That's his third. So backcourt inbounds, and Funches will bring it up. Hamilton in the lane, one and a push shot, not there. Quickly down court, Hilltoppers beat the defense back.
That's what makes Sam Kick so much of a threat. His ability to sprint away and find the second gear.
Funches in the baseline, not there.
A field goal. Oh, he got away with the travel. Field goal here, and the Rangers need a timeout. Simple as that.
McGrath with the putback, 35-20.
Critical. The first 5 minutes of this half are, like Dick Vitale would always say, the Spurs. First 5 minutes of this half will determine whether the Rangers can stay with it or not. You know that?
Floyd Thomas.
Down 15 right now.
Yep. Down by 8 at half, so 7 unanswered points. Gamoki.
Ooh, that should be White.
Or Mantle.
He pushed it out. Wait a minute, I'm not ref for the game.
Yeah. Hilltoppers. This gymnasium this weekend is going to be transformed into a big concert hall with the annual show choir invitational they got coming up.
Actually, you know what I'm doing Friday night? Because we have games every night of the week, but Friday night, guess what I'm doing Friday night?
Are you coming here to see your
I'm coming
kids?
here. I'm coming here to, oh, nice pass. I'm coming here
for the middle school
to watch the show choir Friday night.
Yep.
Saturday I have a game. Friday I'm here. So
I'm here Friday and Saturday as well for the show choirs.
So when am I staying home? Sunday.
And there's no football game to watch.
Oh, what do we do Sunday?
A little different.
I got plenty of things to do. I like
some stock car racing or something.
I like to go to church, go out and eat breakfast,
read
a book, go to the gym, go for a run. You know, I don't know, things like that.
37-20 to start this second half, so Logan yet to score.
One-on-one, look at that. What happens when you go one-on-one?
Double teamed and Arns all the way down.
Timeout. One-on-one. Art, right there. One-on-one kills you.
It did. 39-20. 15-20 left in the contest. We'll take a break. Be right back after this on the KQEG High School Game of the Week.
At Boyers, we have a great selection of furniture.
At great prices.
And great personality.
We'll be the judges of that. Love seats, great. Prices, great. Personality, so-so. Sofas, great. Prices, great. Personality, so-so. Recliners, great. Prices, great. Personalities, and...
But I'm your grandpa. Can't you give me a break?
All judges' decisions are final at Boyers Furniture.
Please.
Here's Luke Koresh for Luke's Auto Repair in Onalaska.
What sets us apart from all the other repair shops is the way we take care of customers and keep their cars safe on the road.
Luke's Auto Repair, a full-service repair shop, complete with a diesel mechanic with over 25 years experience. And Luke's is fast becoming one of the area's largest tire dealers. Tires by Cooper, BF Goodrich, Michelin, Firestone, General, even Goodyear. Trust Luke's to take care of your car.
There's a lot of places people can take their car and spend their money, so you want to make sure you treat them well so they keep coming back.
Luke's Auto Repair on Mason Street in Onalaska.
Cross Logan with the basketball. After their timeout, McHugh-Sake from the deep corner, not there. Arns with the rebound. Stutley. Terrell Stutley only with 4 points tonight, averaging about 15. They really didn't need his scoring punch this evening. These other kids picked it up, namely Victor Desmond. There he is, Victor Desmond. That was Stutley, I'm sorry. Stutley underneath.
Good move. He likes that spin move to the baseline side.
A 13-0 run to start the second half for the Hilltoppers.
Ooh, he moved his foot.
Shot to the left side. That's not on the mark.
Art, you live on the three-point line, you die on the three-point line if you don't blend other shots in with it.
Shot down the lane.
Good no call.
Mantle having a shot block. There's Thomas all the way down. McGrath.
Is that a rejection or what?
And it's Hilltopper basketball.
When you go into the land of the Giants, you better be ready.
Whew.
The only one that won that one was David. Remember when David beat Goliath in the Bible?
Yeah, Thomas, here's Stutley again. Blocked by Hamilton. Stutley.
Call a timeout when somebody's injured.
Wow.
Oh, nice move. Should have went up with it, Art. Rangers' offenses went south, completely south.
Yeah. Here's Stutley. Protect the ball with his body, and he gets the layup.
Need another timeout.
Hamilton.
Ooh.
And foul going against Arns.
The hardest call there is to make in basketball at any level is that block charge. That determines whether officials stay at a lower level or they are elevated up to other levels. That was hard.
It was. Hamilton. Oh, it breaks the scoring drought.
Here's the other key thing, too. A lot of people think that defense needs to be set in order for it to be a charge. Not the case at all.
Hamilton connects on them both.
If someone leads with their shoulder or forearm and they initiate contact, it's a charge.
That was a 15-0 run before those free throws by Onalaska to start the second half. So 43-22.
Nice pass.
And we got a whistle. Devin Moran picks the foul up. He reached out there and grabbed him. Arns.
Thought about it.
Yeah, he did. Olsen not there, and Hamilton's got the rebound. We got a foul somewhere. And they called that against Thomas. I didn't see it.
What was that? I mean,
I don't know.
Our viewers should know that was, oh my goodness.
That was a foul on Floyd Thomas. That's his fourth, so he's out of the game.
That was a mystery. Total mystery.
Hamilton, the trailer, gets the basketball. A turnaround jumper at the free throw.
Nice shot.
Hamilton with 10 now in the game.
Double dribble. Get Julian Erickson in for Floyd Thomas. A nice pass.
Stutley lost the handle as he went into the lane. Up to Funches.
No numbers for the Rangers.
Hamilton off the front of the rim.
No rebounders either.
Kick. Rattles out.
Almost went down, didn't it?
Good. (43-24), 19-point lead for Onalaska. Cusack lost the handle. And stolen away by Thomas. Saw that one coming a long way away.
Anticipated that, didn't he? It's like a defensive bat. Oh, whoa.
Fuentes
got Desmond right in his face.
He did. Desmond going baseline. Oh, and a cutting McGrath.
An unselfish pass.
So McGrath is going to go to the line. We'll see what they call it on. It might be on Hamilton. Third team foul on Jackson Hamilton.
Doesn't Gavin McGrath have a nice shot for a big man?
He does.
His grandfather was a good friend of mine, passed away several years ago. Close supporter of the club. Grandmother also. Good family.
McGrath with both those free throws now makes it 45-24. Thomas, top of the key, gets the roll.
Well, when you're at home, you deserve to get those rolls, I guess.
That's Thomas's first points of the night. And Desmond got a whistle out before he got close to the bucket.
This is the first time I have seen Victor Desmond go hard with purpose to the basket. Now, I haven't seen every game, so that's not a good statement probably, but the other games I've seen, I haven't seen that kind of level of attacking the basket. Nice out-of-bounds play, too.
Setley lost a handle, but apparently somebody from Logan touched it. That last foul was against Chikayev Funches, and that's 3 on him. Stutley.
Nice move. Strong move. 2 on 4. 1 white, or 1 on 4.
And we got a whistle. I don't know if they're going to give him that bucket or not. I think it's McGrath. 2 on the big guy. So before the shot, I say this weekend with all the show choir activity around here, is Thomas with a shot. And that sticks, so it'll be possession. Hilltoppers.
Well, there's a topic around the lunch table tomorrow in the comments. It's like, Floyd, I saw your shot. You stuck right on the...
You stuck it.
you stuck it. No.
With that show choir this weekend, they're going to have middle school on Friday night. They'll probably have somewhere in that 15 to 18 range on Saturday with other show choirs all day. And it's a good effort put in by Kayla Shue and Doreen Athnos, the show choir directors, here to make all that happen this weekend.
Yeah, I know them.
Support group.
I know them very well. But are you going to be an MC?
I am.
Good for you.
Yep. Like doing that. It's always fun to be around the kids.
Part-time jobs you have anyway?
Oh, that was just a fun one.
Well, you're saying this isn't fun?
This is fun. And we got a jump ball. Possession, Logan.
Graf takes a break, irons in.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Citizen State Bank. If it's time to make a change in your banks, look at Citizen State Bank and discover why they're considered one of the top banks in the nation and have one of the best cultures in the industry. Citizen State Bank, an experience like no other, with locations in Onalaska and La Crosse.
Foul on Jackson Hamilton. No. Have you? This is something our viewers need to know. This. I've never seen Jackson Hamilton ever foul somebody, and if it's, we all have bad calls, including me. Do I? Of course. So, that was a good call, but I've never seen him make any kind of gesture, look at a referee with any disdain, say anything, never, not one time in my entire life watching that kid play. What's that tell you?
I tell you, brought up well.
Yeah.
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 You know, his dad, you know, a pro player.
Level of expectation.
Yeah.
And I've never seen his dad say a word to a coach or a referee. What does that tell you? Up, go up.
(49-27), Thomas going in the lane.
Oh!
Floyd Thomas with a kind of a wild circus shot going in.
No, Floyd Thomas said, I thought I got fouled on that. I don't think he swore anything. He said something. And the referee calls a technical foul on him.
And if that's the case, that's it. Floyd Thomas goes out of the game with 5. So Gamoki shooting the free throws. Gamoki misses a second. (50-29). Got like a butterfly bandage on Carson Arn's chin. He got bumped earlier tonight.
First time we've seen Keenan Haas in the game. Played a lot in the VR.
He did. That varsity reserve game, the Hilltoppers won 63-22 over Logan. And a shot underneath, actually a pass. Here's Arns back to Desmond. Arns will take the 3. And the rebound comes down to Moran. Hamilton with a spinning move. Not there, battled for, and Arns clears it.
I like the style points, but not field goal points. I like the move, smooth move, but you don't get any points for that.
Knocked out of bounds by Erickson. Right at 8 minutes left in the contest.
Nice entry pass. Look at that.
Stutley, oh. Tyrell Stutley now has got 10.
Can't allow an uncontested entry pass into somebody that strong. There's a good move.
Over the top. Quickly down court. Here's kick. Nice pass. Finishing it off. Sam Kick.
One of the best floor players. One of the best floor players in the conference is Sam Kick.
Over to Arns.
Floor player. In other words, just his mannerisms, how he helps other people get open, makes right decisions.
That's a nice unselfish pass from Stutley over to Arns for the bucket. There's a baseline shot. And Keenan Haas hits it. That's his first points of the night. With that three-pointer, it makes it 56-32. We'll take a break and be right back after this on the KQEG High School Game of the Week.
You know that Boyers is a small family business.
That doesn't mean it's not fully staffed. Here's our sales department.
Purchasing department.
Delivery and setup.
Warehouse crew.
Quality control.
Advertising.
We've got the best in sales, service, and selection.
Come on down and check out Boyer's Furniture.
Back at La Crosse Logan High School, where it's 56-32. Onalaska leading the Logan Rangers. In the second half, Terry, Gavin McGrath and Tyrell Stutley started adding to the point totals here, and Victor Desmond, he's got only 2 points, 13 in the game rather. Floyd Thomas out of the game, he fouls out with 5. Funches had a dozen points in the first half, he has yet to score for Logan in the second. And kind of a cold start for the Rangers.
Well, that tells a story in itself. That tells a story right there. But that's indicative of his teammates too. They have not produced.
Stutley's layup at the other end gives him a dozen in the game. Hamilton for three. Off the back bracket. And hustling down goes Desmond. And he gets it. Funches with the bucket and chance to get a couple more, or a point more. Puts that one down. Victor Desmond only averages about 6 points a game. Tonight, he's got already 15s because we one of his best outings, offensive-wise. Nice two-man game there, and Stutley gets a two.
Stockton and Malone grew up watching those boys play.
Hamilton over Arns. Not on the mark.
He forced his last two shots.
Here's Arns for a three. Kept alive, and finally Logan comes up with it. Over to Hamilton. Oh, I don't know how Arns got around that, tipped it away. Desmond, and determine if did he get that or not.
Yeah, well, he should. It certainly was a shooting foul.
I think you're giving him two foul shots, I think.
They better not give him two, unless they change the rules in the last 24 hours.
But I don't think they gave him credit for the layup, did they?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, they did. Okay, there it goes.
You kind of got me thinking, did I miss an email or something on a new rule change?
I thought they might have thought he might have fouled him before he took the shot. Erickson kicking it out. $65-35 right now.
Be available. A lot of times, fans don't see the play clearly. They complain and they ridicule the passer. Oftentimes, it's the receiver for not being open, moving to the ball.
Kick on a trailer, not going to go.
1 versus 3.
Yep.
1 versus 3.
Foul's going to go against Anna.
Here we go again, 2 o'clock in the morning on 3rd Street. 1 versus 3 guys.
Back it out. Ryan Byrne will come in for Logan. Ryan Bye, brother.
We're just having some fun here, that's all.
Lob way in. I was watching Funches at the top there. You almost like, I'm going to take this. Here's Erickson.
Nice pass.
Oh, nice pass to Cusack, and he just can't finish it. And a travel called.
Now, why doesn't he get a technical? Tell me that, right?
Yeah, as quickly as they were calling him earlier.
I mean, right. I mean, come on. Come on.
They called 2 tonight. So it's Logan's basketball.
I don't think he travels, so I don't really blame him for being nice pass again.
Here's Sake for a three.
Nice three. But Jack McHugh Sake, do you want to score in double figures? Mix up your three to your inside game. There's your answer right there.
Funches
nice
all the way
move.
Down.
Wow, nice move and no foul and a good no call. See? When there's a good no call, I'm going to say it. When there's a good call, I'm going to say it. When it's not, is it okay?
65-38. Hilltoppers are going to win this one tonight as we're getting inside of now 4 minutes left. They're coming in ranked number 1 in Division II. Cross Central, number 2 in Division II.
I know it's February 18th, I believe, that matchup with Central. But a lot of people are already talking about it and probably getting in line the day before. Make sure they get in.
Yeah.
That is Tuesday, February 18th.
That's going to be a big game.
Then the next day they play Sun Prairie. Is that two big games in a row or what? Oh, my goodness. Sun Prairie, I think they're like, they got 2 losses. Jeff Booz, State Coach of the Year.
Cusack with another 3. He's got quickly 6 points.
Yeah. He sure looked good on that one, too.
65-41 over to McGrath.
But then,
and the stuff he can't finish. Puts her back again.
But if you hang on the rim and it doesn't go in, what is that call, Art? What is that call?
Yeah, it's a no call there, but it should have been technical.
Should have been a bet.
Unless you're protecting yourself.
If you hang on the rim and the ball does not go in and it rolls out, what's that call?
Big T.
That's right.
Yep. But isn't there an exception if you're trying to protect yourself?
Yeah, or it could be basket interference. I mean, so you can't just ignore it.
2 minutes, 35 seconds left in the game, 67-41. A lot of new players into the game here from Onalaska. We'll see if we can catch up with them as we go along here.
Let's do that. Kamoki back in.
Hamilton's going to go to the free throw line. Well, at halftime it was 28-20. And the second half, Onalaska has really poured on the points.
Michael Skemp in, the 6'2 sophomore for the Hilltoppers. Dane Huff in. Jackson Fenwick in for the Rangers. I think the seniors are slowly going to be calling it a night. And Jackson Hamilton takes a break. Dade in the game. Dade Cogburn. Isaac Hellickson, good to see him in the game too, Art. Jack Volk, I'm going to pick these all up for you. I know a lot of people watch these games. I'm proud of their sons, proud of their daughters, even though they might not play a lot. Quite an experience to be involved, as you and I know, as athletes years ago, right?
Absolutely.
Some of my most special moments are being involved in athletics. I'm sure yours too.
Oh, yeah.
Nice move. That'll be on Facebook tomorrow.
Isaac Hellickson with 2.
That'll be a topic of discussion tomorrow tomorrow morning at the breakfast table, probably. Isaac, good job. You made your mom and dad proud.
Ball knocked out of bounds. Nine different individuals have scored for the Hilltoppers tonight. 6 for Logan.
Look at that.
Oh,
look at that.
Got
It's like,
the feel.
it's like, Coach, I should have been playing more. Isn't that what that means?
Look what I can do. Ellickson, he's got 5. And we got to call a foul. I think that might go against Fenwick.
Who's it against?
No, Michael Skemp on Onalaska. So Fenwick will go to the line. Saw quite a bit of playing time in the varsity reserve game tonight.
Yeah. Proud of that boy, too. You know why?
Is he a grandson?
Yeah, he is.
Another one?
Good kid, good student, good free throw shooter.
45 seconds left. And now 72-44 contest.
Oh, whoa. I think he felt it 2 in a row. He thought, I'm going to shoot another one. Good thing he was over the 10-second line. No, that's just a joke. My coach used to say, I don't mind you shooting, Terry, but wait till you get over the division line.
And we got a jump ball. That'll go back to the Hilltoppers.
Actually, it wasn't me. It was Jerry Thompson he talked to about that, who listens to and watches a lot of our broadcasts. I said, Jerry, I don't mind you shooting, but could you please wait till you get over in the front court?
Yeah. And the Hilltoppers will dribble it out. And it will be a 72-44 final here tonight. Hilltoppers winning this one over La Crosse Logan. So the Hilltoppers will now move to 8-0 in the conference and 16-1 and remain at the top of the Division II in the state of Wisconsin. La Crosse Logan goes to 2-6 in the Mississippi Valley, and they'll be now 3-12 overall on the year. Scoring-wise tonight, for Logan, leading the way was Ja'Kiah Funches. He had 15 points, 11 for Jackson Hamilton. Keenan Haas had 3 points tonight. Floyd Thomas with 5, 6 for Jack McHugh-Sake, 2 points for Jackson Fenwick, and 2 for Julian Erickson. Leading the way for all the scorers tonight, coming off the bench, Victor Desmond has 18, 15 for Gavin McGrath, 2 points for Dakota Mantle. Sam Kick ended up with 6. Terrell Stutley, he had 10 points the second half, ended up with 14. Evan Gamoki with 5. Carson Arns with 6 points. Hank Olson had a free throw tonight, and that's typical of this Hilltopper team. They've got some pretty balanced scoring when they go out and play on a game.
And the leading score for the Rangers was?
That was Ja'Kiah Funches with 15.
Ja'Kiah Funches played well in spurts. Let's give him recognition as player of the game for the Logan Rangers. Never questioned his effort. So he played well. And
Can I ask you how many steps you had?
and then for the
14?
for the Hilltoppers, no question about it, Victor Desmond came off the bench in shining colors and played extremely well. And he is my player of the game.
He did really well tonight.
Logan,
proud of his effort.
Yeah, Logan has a challenge. They have 45 hours, something like that, in order to get themselves ready for La Crosse Central at Central. And we're going to be broadcasting that doubleheader, girls at 5:45, boys at 7:15. And that's going to be a task, so they need to have a really good day of practice tomorrow. The Hilltoppers, Sparta started strong. They've been struggling a little bit. That's at Onalaska on Friday night.
And Wednesday night, we go to the college level. UWL hosting Platteville. This is a ladies' game, and Karen Middleton will be taking her Eagles out to see if they can win another game in that tough WIAC.
Yeah, and it's wear pink because all the proceeds go to that KV Foundation, something like that. I think it is.
Is that what it is?
And so that will be that'll be a fun game. I hope that
saw that at the Big Ten level this past weekend.
Yes, with your sister.
Yes.
So I'm hoping that a lot of people come out to support. Their goal is to raise $1,000 for that foundation to help with the cancer issues throughout this country. So I'm looking forward to that, and you and I will be there along with Rick and Jesse and Luke.
Looking forward to it. Final again, 72-44. Onalaska defeating La Crosse Logan tonight. Thank you for joining us. For Luke on camera, Jesse working the computer, Terry Erickson, this is Art Fay on the KQEG High School Game of the Week.
You've been watching the KQEG-TV High School Game of the Week. Tonight's game featured the Onalaska Hilltoppers and the Logan Rangers. The KQEG-TV High School Game of the Week is made possible by our sponsors, like Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Your comfort is their business. Southwest 2nd Avenue in Onalaska. Schumacher Kish Funeral and Cremation Services in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. Boyer's Furniture, quality furniture at affordable prices on South Avenue, La Crosse. Luke's Auto Repair on Mason Street in Onalaska. Citizen State Bank, a banking experience like no other with locations in La Crosse and Onalaska. And the Boat Sports Travel RV and Hunting Show at the La Crosse Center Thursday through Sunday this week. Thanks for watching high school basketball on KQEG TV and KQEGTV.com.